Namaste and welcome. My name is Laura and I'm so honored to be your guide today for this short mini practice themed around the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra, and the element of the earth. So we'll just dive right in, and as we're preparing for this practice, let's check in that we have just a couple of props for comfort. So we'll begin from a reclined position, and when you're laying back, you might like to have a bolster for your knees to support your knees and maybe a pillow for your head. And you can go ahead and lay back as you're ready. Just taking time to get comfortable here to smooth out through the back of the body. You might tilt the pelvis to draw the tailbone down toward the feet. Feeling the low back softening down on your mat. And bringing your attention to the area around the base of the spine, around the pelvic floor, the home and the physical body of this root chakra of Muladhara. A center that connects us with a sense of safety, connects us with our bodies, this physical home we have here on this planet Earth. Our home of the earth as well, the earth element. You can feel your body resting back on the ground. A grounding quality washing over you. And begin to connect with your breath. Dropping into a practice of Dirga Pranayama, full yogic breath. Breathing down into the belly, low ribs, and then into the chest. And breathing out, feel your body emptying and letting go. Breathing in to the belly, low ribs, chest. Breathing out to empty and release. And staying with this deepened rhythm of breath, as you start to imagine a light, perhaps a white or a golden light coming in from the crown of the head with the inhalation. Inhaling, drawing it down into the home of the root chakra around the pelvic floor area. And then as you exhale, this light of vibrant red, drawing down from the pelvic floor area through the legs, through the feet, through your roots. Breathing in from crown to root chakra, Muladhara. Breathing out from root to the soles of the feet. White light from crown to pelvic floor. Vibrant red light. Glowing, washing, cleansing through the legs and feet. One more breath in this way. Let's take a deep breath in together. Belly, low ribs, chest, fill. Exhale through the mouth. And starting to wiggle through the fingers and the toes. You can rock your head from side to side. Rolling wrists, ankles. Eventually you might take a big stretch out, have a big yawn. A big sigh. And we'll wrap our arms around our legs, tucking into this little seed shape, like a little seed resting on the earth. And you can start to rock from side to side if that feels soothing, if that feels comforting for your back. A nice massage, pressing the back body against the earth, different points, finding some release. Beautiful. And then imagine this little seed bursting forth, and you can extend your arms and your legs up into the sky, like sprouts tendriling up toward the sky. Wiggle fingers and toes. You can keep moving through wrists and ankles, even bending through your elbows and your knees. So you might imagine like little stems blowing in a breeze, but rooted to the earth. A lovely way to open and lubricate through the joints without bearing any weight on the joints here. Good. Now we'll come back to the little seed shape, little boat pose, and release your left side leg. So you can rest it over your bolster, or if it's more comfortable to bend your left leg, then you might take your foot to the ground. Holding the right shin or thigh, can you gently press the thigh toward the belly, and then as you inhale, press your belly into your thigh. So you're filling your belly as you breathe in. Pulling the thigh snugly down without strain or overstretching. Thigh comes down toward belly. Inhale, belly reaches up toward the thigh. Exhale, thigh down toward the belly. One more breath here. In Pavan Muktasana. Great. Now we'll reach the right heel up toward the sky. Flex the foot. Your heel really pressing upward. Keeping a little bend in your right side knee. Stay with your breath. You might hold your leg, you can hold your pants, or perhaps you even have a strap handy and you can make use of a strap. Let's take a deep breath in. The heel reaches up. One more breath in. And exhale to slowly lower the right foot down to meet the left. Take a deep breath in this little very mini Shavasana. Sensing the effect, then exhale, left knee comes in toward the chest. And you can hold around shin or thigh. You might change the crossing of your fingers. So if you always interlace your fingers the same way, maybe you try the other way with the opposite thumb and index on top. Deep breaths here into the belly. 2 more. Inhale, reach left heel up toward the sky, flexing the foot, lengthening through the back of the leg gently. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, lowering slowly through the left leg. And you can kind of kick your heels, pitter-patter your heels on the ground. And then rooting through your feet. So you might move your bolster. You can root through your feet and find some windshield wipering movement of your legs from side to side. Let's allow this movement to draw us all the way over into a fetal position. And from here, we'll slowly rise to a seat. Take all the time you need, orienting in this new relationship to gravity from seated now rather than reclined, and to get comfortable in your seat. So taking your time to get comfy, you might reach for a pillow or a folded blanket to sit on top of these nice supports. Legs can be crossed or extended, whatever works for you. Coming back to your full yogic breath. And as you're sitting here, can you welcome the sense of your energetic roots growing down into the earth from your sits bones, your tailbone, Muladhara area, home, down into the earth below. And if you could imagine an extension beyond your physical body, an extension of your being, like an aura, growing down, rooting you down toward the earth. As the crown of the head draws up like the top of a tree, you could visualize the spine like the tree trunk, strong, sturdy, elongating, rooting downward and growing upward at the same time. Take a breath in, and can you call your awareness to the pelvic floor relaxing? And as you breathe out, the pelvic floor lifts gently. Breathing in, pelvic floor softens, the breath draws down and in, and pelvic floor softens, and breathing out, breath draws up and out of the body, and you might imagine a tether attached to the pelvic floor from your diaphragm, lifting slightly. 3 more breaths in this way, activating Mula Bandha, the root lock. Relaxing it on the inhale, activating on the exhale. Good. Now we're going to flutter open through the eyes, and you can give the legs a little shake, shake, shake. Up and down, side to side, and we'll transition to hands and knees. And from here, in table pose, let's lift up through the tailbone, lift up through the crown of the head. Then tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, rounding through the back. Now we breathe in, lift the tail, lift the crown. So you're inhaling, heart draws forward. Exhale as you round your back. And as you're moving with your breath, you can start to feel a gentle stretch through the front and the back of the body. If it feels right for you on the exhale, you can start to rock back toward child's pose. Then breathe in. The heart glides forward along the mat, along the earth. Press up into cow pose. Exhaling, passing through cat, passing through child's pose. Inhaling, arching the spine as you slowly draw the heart along the earth and press up into cow stretch. Now this next time that you come into child's pose, we'll pause here, hips draw back. You can settle into your favorite expression of this posture. That might be with your hands stacked, your forehead resting down on the backs of your hands, maybe on your fists. You can open your knees a little bit, having your knees a little bit further apart if that's feeling better. So many options here in Balasana. You might even like to have your arms along beside you. Finding this little seed shape again, this time with the body bowing toward the earth rather than the earth behind you and at your back. You are bowing in reverence to the earth. All of the unconditional support, the grounding she provides. Take just a couple of full yogic breaths here, breathing into your belly, low ribs, chest, and sensing an opening, a stretch for the back of your body. Breathing out, empty and release. Breathing in, belly, low ribs, chest, filling, broadening through the back. Exhale, empty and release, letting go. As if turning any stagnant energy down into the earth for her to recycle and to turn into something beautiful. You can let it go. Good, and let's draw the arms forward here if they're not already. Imagine that you have layers of soil beneath your hands, and as you inhale, you can rake through this lush earth. Raking your hands through this lush earth, and then reach your arms out and up like a seed blossoming, growing tall. Hands come together and draw down toward the heart. And as your hands come here to the heart center, you might imagine that you've taken the energy that this seed contains, that you're drawing it into your heart. And the seeds of intention that you might carry, that you wish to nurture, that you wish to see flourishing and offer your energy to. You may consider what has brought you here to your practice today, or what it is that you are cultivating in your life. I'm just trusting that your energy flows to where your attention is directed. So as you bring your attention to your intention, your energy follows along, and that you are offering it sustenance in this moment, as if calling it into this physical realm, dreams into reality. Let's take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Good. And you can either stay here in Virasana, this thunderbolt pose, or you might shift slowly into another seat if that's more comfortable as we close our practice together. You can even rest into child's pose if you wish. We'll just take a couple of moments to notice the effect. To welcome the effect of connecting with the earth element, Muladhara, Chakra, the root support, all of these themes that are supportive, like having vital and basic survival needs met, connecting with our bodies, coming out of the head and into our bodies through breath work and movement, grounding in this way. You might notice how you feel in your physical body after that mini practice, and welcoming whatever is here, any sensation, just noticing. Let's take a deep breath in as you sweep your arms out and up toward the sky. Exhale, bringing the hands palm to palm at the heart center. If you're not seated at this time, then you can also just bring your awareness to your heart. You might bow your head, thanking yourself for practicing today. Know that I thank you for joining me. Wishing you peace, love, and light. When you're ready, you can open through the eyes. And thank you so much for joining me for this practice, this opportunity, a little mini practice to connect with Muladhara Chakra, the root chakra, and some of its themes and some grounding, some earth connection. If you come back to this practice again, then you might take it outside and practice in nature. That can be a very soothing support for the nervous system and a way to connect you to the elements. And just know that on my channel I have other Muladhara themed practices, breathing techniques, meditations, things like that, and different posture clinics as well to support you, postures that connect you with the root chakra, with Muladhara, as well as some of the some other practices that connect us with the other 6 chakras as well. So you can really move through a little flow. And it was so lovely to have you here. I hope that you will let me know if you have anything to check in about below, and I'll leave links to those other practices, and I'm excited to see you again soon. Bye.